Hey, my succies!
It's Justin Q7 here with a couple of blokes here for a fantastic video.
He means Juzzy Q7 here.
Today we'll be talking about like the Beartooth concert. It was one of my earlier videos, but I've got all the lads here. And yeah, so we're going to go through what actually happened from all our different sides of the stories. So we have my mate D-Wad here.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy.
And we have my other boy here who was witness to the night that I'm just about to talk about, Duck.
Quack, quack.
So the night started off pretty well, actually.
Not in the night, actually, in the morning.
It wasn't really... Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
We headed down for a barista course.
Yeah, because we needed money, and barista course is a good way of getting jobs for money. I don't have a barista job at all. Justin kind of does. He works at a
I managed
servo.
to get a job at the servo, as you've probably seen in like the other videos.
Mm-hmm.
So that went pretty smoothly.
But I wasted $300, but that was cool. It was fun. Girl there, Brittany, that taught us. She was nice, wasn't she?
Yeah, she said we looked pretty cute or something like that.
Yeah, we should like our
cute together.
voices. Yeah, hey, bruh.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, that was fun. That was cool. And then we started heading down to
So we went to my
concert.
sister's place.
Oh
first.
yeah, we did.
And she had a really cute cat there, so we gave him plenty of pats. And my sister ended up chatting with Drew for a while. What was it about?
I don't remember.
It was like, what's it? And the environment and stuff, as far as I remember.
Oh yeah.
Very tough subject.
Yeah, exactly. Hard-hitting stuff.
It's hard hitting
She was
at
nice.
the moment. It's relevant now.
Yeah, it really is. Let's just talk about 20 minutes for about the environment, honestly. No, yeah, that was
Let's not
cool.
bring politics into
Yeah,
this.
no, please.
I was a spectator in that scenario.
Yeah, we had a good chat though, and then we
Caught a train after getting a little bit lost.
Very important thing before we were going. Everybody was like, "Don't bring your glasses because they're gonna get smashed." And so I didn't bring my glasses, and very luckily, since I went down in the mosh pit, I probably would have broken my glasses too. So they convinced me otherwise, and I left them there.
Way to kill the story.
Yeah, well, it's
Just give away
not
the
a bad thing because my sister also recommended an app to us called
Olacabs?
something to do with stuff. We're not sponsored.
Yeah, we're not hashtag spawn. But yeah, we headed down on the train.
So we had the app and we headed down on the train.
And I got done by somebody because I had the wrong card, and that was really annoying. I was really scared I was going to get paid a lot of fines. Luckily, I didn't get fined from it. That's a follow-up to the last episode. Did not get fined for it. Very pleased.
Actual information for this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were going like sushi first because I like sushi when I'm going into town. It's just what I do. I grab sushi. And that's what made us a little bit late for the concert, unfortunately.
So keep in mind, I decided to arrive to the concert early.
Yeah, we went
thinking
separately.
I'm going to get good spots for said concert.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to buy merch at this point. I was expecting to meet Justin and Drew down there, but they showed up halfway through the first act.
Hey man,
I was very bored.
So
sushi is sushi, my guy.
we were really late, but we wanted that feed. We wanted that fill. We were also very lost with trains. We missed our first train.
Yeah, we did it. That did happen.
And we were just like chatting with the locals just to figure out like if we needed to get on the next train or whatever.
Oh yeah, they were nice. They were cool.
So just some randoms. They were like, "Yeah, you get on that train, you'll head into the city."
Yeah, we did a random photo op in the midway through, didn't we?
Oh yeah,
That was
some
cute.
interesting photos there. Not the best.
It's like that's my main photo on Tinder. That's how I pull all together.
I looked in a mirror.
And then there was also the case where because D-Wad didn't bring his glasses, he dropped his phone and couldn't find it like in the middle of the road.
Yeah, we made a runner across the road, and I dropped it midway through, and then I had to.
I saw where he
Pick it
dropped
up.
him, so I quickly.
Yeah, and I was like
grabbed it.
looking, where is it? And I couldn't see it, and yeah, so we're just like being honked at. I'm like booking it across the road as fast as I could, scared that I haven't looked at my phone yet, and I'm scared that it's like shattered by the time I get to the
Red
other side
light.
of the road.
Red light was hitting us for like 10 or 20 seconds.
Yeah, Jesus.
So for those that can't see, the two people talking next to me are using a lot of arm movements. It's quite
Yeah, I was
entertaining.
booking it as fast as I could. You can't see it right now, but I'm waggling.
He's waggling
very
his
quickly.
arms.
Yeah, and I get to the other side of the road and I check my phone. Luckily, it's not broken at all, but I was terrified because bitumen is not a phone's friend at all.
It was just one thing after another, just unlucky situations.
Yeah.
Because like we got the sushi, that was tasty.
Yeah, that
And
was the best thing of the night.
That's
honestly.
when
Not for me.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I like started stressing out with the what's it?
Yeah,
the train
you,
ticket.
you were so stressed. You were scared, like, oh man, I feel so bad or
Like,
whatever.
Cause we came up with a plan to not actually pay in the
Well,
right
if we
way,
do
'cause-
get got by like a trained person, like looking at everybody's tickets, then they wouldn't. Then we'd be about cool. And I completely blanked when somebody came up to me to check on my ticket and screwed the entire thing up and did not do what we were meant to do. And so I just he ended up being like,
you got confused. You were busy chatting on Discord while I was just
yeah,
checking
I was
my
like, I
phone.
had people in my ear like chatting to me as I was trying to talk to the guy. I just like trying to do 2 conversations at once just screwed me up, and I messed up our plan and. Yeah, it went badly. But in the end of the day, it didn't matter because I didn't get fined.
Yeah, because he didn't get your details fast enough.
Yeah, and it probably had something to do with you, like, not being able to present ID, so it didn't feel fair to fine one of us but not the other, right?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I could present ID, like, to be fair, but I knew that if I said I didn't have it, what can he do?
Yeah, well, when I say couldn't, I'm doing air quotations. I mean, you couldn't. You chose not to be able to let him.
Yeah, I kept it in my top pocket, so if he wanted to check my lower pockets, I'd be like, yeah, pat me down. I got nothing there, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get me for something I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people these days don't actually carry ID in their phones all the time, because you could just have everything on your phone.
Yeah, exactly.
So a lot of the licensing and stuff you can do.
You can do it through your phone.
Yeah.
Also not sponsored.
Hashtag spawn, my guy. It's not sponsored, but kind of wish I was, to be honest.
I think I need to do that. I haven't done that yet.
It's really good, actually. It's really helpful.
I don't know what app it is. I think I checked it out.
There's just an SA Gov app.
Really? Okay.
Anyway,
We'll talk about this after.
that's
the
a bit
video.
off
Yeah,
topic.
that's another whole nother thing.
So pretty much we head there and I'm stressing. We go grab a bit of money out before we grab stuff.
Yeah, I'm telling him, dude, just chill out. It's gonna be okay. I don't care if I get fined. It's no biggie. And you just kept on going. I'm like, I tried like the whole way down. I kept on trying to convince you.
It wasn't
Eventually,
too long.
you calmed down. Eventually,
It was like
of course.
5-10 minutes.
Yeah,
that I
but like there was a
stressed.
moment though, like when like me, the person that was gonna get fined, was like, it's okay, dude. I promise.
I felt like it was my fault. Like I hadn't prepped you well enough for that situation. And that's what got me the most.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, everything kind of worked out. Everything that went wrong, apart from the broken leg spoilers, went pretty well. Honestly, at the end of the day, I didn't get fined. My phone was okay. Everything was good.
Yeah, and that little sneaky thing at the end, we'll keep talking though. So when we headed in, everything was fine. I already had some mates there, so we first met up with
Quack.
and we were like, oh, hey, how you going?
Quack.
Yeah, so it was quite chill. He'd already picked up some of the merch. Like, he had a cool hoodie, which I'm so jealous of.
It's really a warm hoodie.
Yeah, it had, like, Beartooth logo over it and everything. And we pretty much talked a bit, took a few photos, which I'm not going to show. No spoilers there.
Dude,
for
I was
special
sexy
video.
in those photos. Let me tell you.
He had the cutest glasses on, like those
Them
4-year-old
clout goggles. Oh,
cloud goggles.
bruh.
Yeah, so we headed in, and I caught up with my mates there that I talked about before. Just said hi and stuff, and then zoomed out because I knew Drew, or rather D-Wad, needed like a little bit of guidance in the area. What would you say about that? You'd never been there. You'd never been moshing.
yeah, I'd never been moshing before, and I'd never been to a concert before, and like I decided to drop myself in at like a heavy metal concert, like the hardest you can get almost immediately. So yeah, I needed a couple tips and tricks to get me started on that thing, and yeah, they're telling me, yeah, if you want to go in the mosh pit or whatever, you got to keep your arms up and stuff like that, protect yourself and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, the tips didn't really work too well.
Not at all.
So keep in mind, this is his first concert. We decided to introduce him to the second act before we went on to the main act.
Yeah.
To try and introduce him to moshing and the whole area around that.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw what was going on, and I like kind of thought, yeah, he's going all right. I'm just gonna split away just for a little bit and join in with the rest of the crowd and enjoy that. And that's when things started happening for them.
Yeah, I was having a good time. Honestly, I was moshing away and having a good time, and then like just somebody from my front, I think, like just shoved me, like not even that hard, we were just moshing, and I just like lost my footing very slightly, and that's all I needed. It was just like a cute little fall, not even a big one, and I just like fell, I think, sideways into my left a little bit, and it just like my leg went the wrong way, and I tore a little bit of a biology lesson here. The muscle along the front of your leg, your ACL, tore that completely in half, took the top of my tibia with it. And immediately I was like, I tried to stand up again, you know, I was like, oh yeah, whatever, I'll keep on going. It wasn't even painful or anything. I think just the adrenaline got to me or whatever. No pain or anything. I like tried to stand up and I just didn't go up. I just like, my leg just like refused to move. The knee had zero support. It was crazy. And so I just started grabbing at people around me. And one of them happens to be Duck over here, just like, and so he pulls me up. And I'm like, dude, I can't fucking walk right now. I don't know what's going on. And so you hoist me away, right?
Yeah, so I have to drag him out of the mosh pit, which isn't particularly fun. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever been to a concert, but it's fairly tightly packed.
Yeah, you don't expect to move anywhere in particular when you're in a mosh pit, do you?
Especially not with someone leaning on your back.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, had to drag him through a heap of people. No one thought they'd stop and help, which was great. Justin is nowhere to be seen because he decided to bugger off with some of his friends.
Yeah, one thing I will say, one random guy did help me up when I needed a hand and then passed me off to Duck over here. But
it was only like 5 minutes in, like at least.
Yeah, it was
at most, I should say.
So unlucky, honestly. It was crazy. It was like, I just started, you know, for a few minutes and it was just already over.
It wouldn't have even been 5 minutes.
It was about
because it was halfway through the first song.
Yeah, it was about
so, like,
2 or 3 minutes.
2 minutes. Like, obviously, and then, like, nearly, maybe to the second song, I was looking for them. I'm like, where did they go? Where does, like, D1 and where's Duck? I have no idea.
And they, like, sent you a text or something, right? Saying, like, I'm out of the mosh pit or something.
And I was, like, already stressing.
Yeah.
And so I scooted my way out, and I saw them sitting, like, on a chair, like, near the bar, and D1 wasn't looking too happy. He was just like, oh.
I was trying to run around trying to find someone who had at least a tiny bit of medical experience to try and help him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a verified first aider, actually.
Yeah, so am I, man.
Yeah, but you weren't there, remember?
Yeah, dude, where were you, man? But my first reaction when I got down out of the mosh pit, and I had, like, time to think, I was like, I think I might have dislocated my leg because it just wasn't like supporting at all, and so I had to guess maybe like it just had like gotten out of the socket and so it couldn't support properly. And that was my first thought, and yeah, it just, man, it went off the rails from there, honestly, because how long did it take for people to turn up?
So yeah, we called the paramedics within 5 minutes of him going down because it's probably the smartest thing to do.
And
it would have taken. We finished off the second act, which was probably another half hour.
Yeah.
Before paramedics actually showed up.
Yeah, we got to listen to the start of the main...
Beartooth was playing,
so it would have been closer to an hour.
Yeah, we literally got to listen to the start of the first Beartooth song, and then they turned up. And the lady that was the paramedic that was treating me, she's like a 60-year-old woman. She looked so upset, like, to be in this spot listening to this music.
She couldn't handle it. It was hilarious.
She was like trying to speak to me, and I'm trying to like explain what was happening to her while I'm like having like almost fainting and stuff because the adrenaline's pumping through my body. I'm not feeling any pain at the time, but I'm just like trying to stay conscious because the adrenaline's going so damn hard.
You were definitely feeling pain. You cried.
I did not cry.
I
didn't cry at all. I promise you, I did not.
I didn't see any crying.
Yeah, I was just like
he was just sitting there like.
Yeah, I was just like the adrenaline was just getting to me so hard. Like
when I was dragging you out of the mosh pit, you were crying.
Was I? I don't remember. I'll be honest. 100% do not remember.
Maybe it was tears of joy.
Yeah, I was just so happy. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is fantastic.
Beautiful music.
But later on, yeah, I was like, while I was sitting down, I was just like almost going in and out in consciousness because of the adrenaline. And yeah, like the paramedic turns up, I'm like trying to have a conversation with her, explain things. She's like, I can't hear you at all. I'm sorry. I'm like, God damn it, woman.
And once we like got into the ambulance, the ambulance was pretty much like, oh yeah, we hate this music. This music's awful. How can you call it music? And I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, why are you going off? I've like hurt myself. Please just like be normal.
And it was like a 5-minute drive to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even that long. So in comparison, it took them an hour to get there, 5 minutes to get like to the action.
On it, they were probably all just like arguing for an hour. No, you go because it's a metal concert. No, you go. No, you go. The guy's probably pissed. I hadn't had a single drink that night either. I'm just clumsy as hell.
Get water. Even though you weren't supposed
to. Oh
to.
yeah, we grabbed water just afterwards.
Oh yeah, afterwards. Like, have you drunk any water? I'm like, yes.
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
Yeah, because we were not going to let you drink on your first night.
Well, I mean, I chose not to. I didn't want to, right?
Yeah, but we were like, yeah, it's not a good idea.
Speaking of which, you still owe me a drink. You're connected to my Spotify.
Yeah, you can have a drink, man. I really don't. So when we got to the actual hospital, they took like a year to figure out what they were doing.
Yeah, goddamn healthcare, am I right? It's screwed. Damn, Trump has done us a bad.
I
We don't live
understand
in
what Trump
America.
has to do with this.
Yeah,
Absolutely
we don't live in
nothing.
America. We're Australians.
Just FYI, Duck is no longer a part of this conversation.
So pretty much, we'll quickly get Duck to talk about what happened at the end of this video, to tell us how great the concert was and how like we didn't get involved. But pretty much at this point, I got a message from one of my guys who I'm going to be talking about in another video. He kind of stressed me out because he's kind of a bully. So yeah, we'll deal with that later. But D-Wad, he was pretty much just about to go and get checked up to see if his leg was actually destroyed and smashed into pieces.
Yeah, what was wrong with it? Because they like the first thought that was dislocated was pretty quickly swapped off. And then they moved on to thinking, okay, maybe it's broken. So I went to go get an X-ray on that sort of thing, and I got the X-ray, which was all well and good kind of thing. And they were like, and so the person that came in to look at me, the surgeon or whatever, was like, yeah, it's not broken or anything like that. You're all good. It's probably just a sprain, right?
He was wrong.
He was very wrong. He's like, yeah, just stay off it for a few days, and then you'll all be good and happy and fine. And so I did that, and a week went by. And I still couldn't walk.
But pretty much, since my sister told us to get the app Ola, no sponsor, and we pretty much got that app, and they had like a free ride for us, so we didn't have to pay for transport back to my sister's place where my car was parked.
Very useful.
Poor D-Wad, a crippled boy here, had to like use crutches, and I was like, okay, I'll help you there. We'll get in the car, and there was this Indian bloke, real bloke, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
He
I
didn't say
respect him.
anything.
Yeah, that's why I
That's why
liked
he's
him.
a nice
Yeah,
guy.
exactly. Honestly, best Uber / like any of those kind of drivers. Don't say a thing. They're perfect. Mwah. Every time.
It's just amazing how he doesn't say anything.
Like them, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, like when we got when we got out, D-Wad nearly like fell on his car as well.
Yeah. Oh, that was bad. Well, I like saved it, but man, it was crazy.
So then he shuffled back with his crutches. Up, I had to help him up like this tiny little incline.
Yeah, I'd never used crutches before. It was a new learning experience for me, and so like trying to walk while like with crutches was it was just bad.
You've never played with crutches?
Nope.
Okay.
Genuinely, it was my first time, and like
He was a crutch virgin.
yeah, I was crutched on my crutches, honestly, and yeah, so we made it back into the house, and we just crashed there for the night, just like. Yeah, I'll be good. Your sister was like freaking out as well. She was like,
Oh, yeah, she
was so scared. Like, oh my god.
Scared that like he'd really damaged himself.
Yeah. And did she know she was absolutely right?
And then the next day I pretty much drove D-Wad home, and his mum, your mum thanked me for like looking after you.
Yeah, she was surprisingly chill, honestly. She was super cool about it.
She took like brokenness as a minor thing, not like huge.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We were all under the impression that it was still just a sprain at that point. So, like, everybody was like, they're like, oh my god. And then you explain it to them, like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine then. So, yeah.
And that pretty much concludes our side of things. Let's hear it from Duck.
Yeah, what happened for the rest of the night on that one?
Oh, so it happened like any normal concert, I guess. There was moshing, there was people getting beaten up, there was a very drunk girl who landed on me at some point. I never got her name, never got her number. That's a shame.
Bruh, missed opportunity.
Yeah, you could have. Especially since you got a girlfriend.
Could have got demonetized.
Yeah. Got a free shirt out of it. There was one lying on the floor, covered in beer. I handed it back to the
Best kind of thing to be covered in.
Yeah. That's debatable.
Oh.
So yeah, handed it back up to the kiosk and was like, "This is 3 sizes too big. Can you give me another one?" And they did. So I got a free shirt out of it because someone lost theirs.
And so like they ended up, just having a better night than us.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
But you were all alone though. How'd that feel?
No, I actually had another friend there. Which
Hell yeah.
was alright.
Yeah, I saw her turn up.
Yeah, if you had like another friend there,
Yeah.
like none of us mattered.
Otherwise, it would have been very boring.
We were like building up for this for months though. Like, Beartooth's coming, Beartooth's coming.
Bad tooth.
Keep in mind-
broken leg.
Keep in mind, one of us didn't actually particularly want to go in the first place.
I was like, I was keen for the concert bit, like less keen for just like music because I hadn't listened to them very much, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was keen, but like not as keen as you, obviously.
I've been listening to them for 2 years, and I've been like, that was like my main band I've been into.
So he kind of peer pressured him into coming, and he was the one that broke his leg. So,
Yeah, every
I feel
time
like-
I come into work, bear tooth, bear tooth, bear tooth.
Broken leg. Yeah.
start playing Sickness or Death every time you come in.
And that was pretty much the unfortunate end to all of this.
Do you want an epilogue?
How long were you broken for?
I'm still broken.
Yeah, but like how...
I was out of commission for a month, like just like basically bedridden, and then after that month finished, I went and got surgery to get a new ACL. Basically, they took stuff out of my my calf muscle and reattached it over as basically a new ACL. I got that repaired, which was pretty neat, and then that was about. Before I could like genuinely walk and work and that stuff again, that was like another 3 months on top of that kind of thing of rehabilitation. I'm seeing a physio now, which is helping me like get all back in whack and stuff, and I'm gonna be running in another couple months maybe. It's the entire rehabilitation back up to full strength, and maybe more than that is about 9 months total. So I'm basically growing a baby in my knee.
Jeez. And I'm going to be waiting another year until Beartooth comes back. Or
Yeah.
maybe 2 years.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
there,
possibly.
just not in the mosh pit.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, up with that again. Round 2, my friends.
Yes.
This is how D-Wad broke his 2 arms.
Yeah, this is how I broke the rest of it. This is how he died.
Alright, guys. Cheers for watching. This has been JuzzyQ7.
And your boy D-Wad TV on Twitch. Check him out.
Quack!
And Duck.
Yes. Cheers for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.
We did
Why
it.
did you watch this, by the way? This was a long video.
Quality content!
Good day, my succies!
Good day, my suckies!
Yeah, it's JuzzyQ7 here.
Oh, you're cool.
Yeah, mate.
Oh,
Fucking cool. You're cool, bro.
Swears.
Wait, let's restart. Immediately.
Why did you watch this, by the way? This was a long video.
Quality content!
Quack.